Hello, my name's Kaylee, and I'm excited to share with you today a 20-minute flow to get into the body and to begin to allow all of our energy centers to align so that we can flow through our day with more grace and with more ease. So I welcome you to begin at the top of your mat. Taking a moment to flutter your eyes closed and connect with your breath. Just noticing for a moment. Your hands can be relaxed at your side. They can be placed in prayer at your heart center. Whatever feels right for you in this moment. And with your loving awareness, just take an intentional moment to connect with your breath. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own, in. Gently part the lips and exhale. Wonderful. Bringing your feet together, breathing in with the arms, reaching to the heavens, up. Diving forward into a forward fold. Gently extending, halfway lift. Relaxing over the legs. Giving yourself a moment to sway here. And when you're ready, gently bending those knees, planting your hands firmly into the ground, stepping back into a plank, bending the knees, coming down onto them. Bend your elbows, coming to the floor. Opening our arms, baby cobra. Release. Bringing our palms back beside us, coming into child's pose. Taking a moment here to rock side to side, allowing our third eye and our temples to be grounded. Wonderful, coming back up into tabletop. A gentle cat-cow, breathing in, releasing the belly, looking to the heavens, exhale, rounding into cat. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Returning to child's pose. I invite you to bring your hands to one side of your mat. With your breath breathing into your side body. Bringing your elbow to touch the earth. Your other hand wraps behind you. Forehead rests upon the earth. Returning to center. Other side. Reaching, elongating, and breathing into the side body. Allow your elbow to rest upon the earth, bringing your opposite hand behind. Forehead touches the earth. Returning to center. Planting those hands and coming back up into tabletop. We're going to do some circular motions here with our torso. So first, bending the hands, dropping that torso and coming into a circle for 3, 2, and 1. Other side. You'll notice we're doing somewhat of a cat-cow variation here, just bringing a little bit more fluidity to the body. Wonderful. Neutral spine. I invite you to tuck those toes. Gently engage the core in your pelvic floor and just lift those knees. Good. Feeling that first activation of the core. Allowing the weight to be evenly distributed in our hands and waking our hands up. Wonderful. And now, when you're ready, you can still the motion and find your way into downward dog. First one of the day. Allow yourself to pedal out the feet. Coming onto your toes, breathing your heels down. Whatever feels good and right. Breathing those heels down and finding stillness. Settling into your first downward dog. I invite you now to come onto your toes and then bring your heels to one side. Bend those knees, breathe into the side body. Straighten, return to center. Other side, heels to the opposite side. Bend those knees, breathe into the side body. Straighten, return to center. Breathe your heels down one last time. Allow those shoulder blades in your back body to open, your shoulders to come down, away from your ears. Looking to your hands, gently bend your knees, walk or jump, bringing them together, top of your mat. Releasing forward. Halfway lift. Relax. Bending the knees, red doll back up to standing. Beautiful. Take a moment to roll those shoulders, keeping them small or big. Again, whatever feels good for you. All right. Expanding and adding on to our flow. Top of our mat, breathing up to the heavens. Swan diving forward, forward fold. Hands on your shins, halfway lift. And release. Planting the palms, stepping or jumping back into plank position. I welcome you to come to your knees if you'd wish, or you can remain in a full plank as you find your way to your mat. Opening, coming onto your fingertips. We're gonna find some waterfall roll-ups here. Coming up as far as you'd wish. We're keeping them just tiny and low to the ground. 2 more, up. This time as we come up, I I invite you to drop your left shoulder to the earth. Allow your face, the left side of your face, to gently rest upon the earth. Coming back up and switching. Right shoulder blade finds the earth. Right side of our face rests. Returning to center. Our palms come beside us, planting firmly. Find your way to downward facing dog through your knees or directly up from plank position. Right leg rises to three-legged dog. Looking forward, rolling over your left foot, coming through with your leg up to standing lunge. Bringing your left arm behind you, resting upon your back body. Your right hand comes behind you to meet. Gently tilting the front psoas, allowing for a hip flexor release here. And breathing into the front space of the heart. Releasing the top hand, bringing your other to meet it, and pinwheeling them forward. Left leg meets the right. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Planting the hands, bending the knees. Walk, step, or jump back to plank. To the earth. Upward facing dog. Find your way to downward facing dog. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Looking forward, bringing our left leg through to meet our hands, coming up into high lunge. This time dropping the right arm, reaching it behind our back body and allowing our left hand to meet it. Gently tilting the lower torso and breathing into the front part of our heart space. Releasing the top hand, bottom comes up to meet it. Coming down, our right leg meets our left. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And with a straight back, we rise to the top. Bring our hands through heart center. Taking a moment here to once again connect with our breath. Before we move through our third and final flow on each side. All right, and breathing together, drawing our hands up to the heavens. Swan dive forward. Gentle lift. And release. Planting those hands, finding our way to plank. Gently and quietly coming down to the earth and up into downward facing dog. Our right leg rises, and as we bend it, opening up the hip, I invite you to bend the leg that is planted And with 3 breaths, we're gonna open up that top leg wider. Bending once. Open. Twice. Open. Last time, allowing our body to open as wide as it can. Breathing in. Exhaling fully. And when you're ready, flipping your dog. And returning, coming back into 3-legged dog. Looking to our hands, bringing our leg through. Once again, coming up into a high lunge. I invite you to open now to Warrior 2. Coming into Exalted Warrior. Returning to Warrior 2 and gently coming into Triangle. Allowing your hand to effortlessly rest upon that leg. So we are holding our upper body. Our lower body is firmly planted. Allowing our shoulders to open. You can bring your eyes to the ceiling if you so wish. Breathing deeply. Coming back up, returning to Warrior 2. Straightening the leg. Turn our toes in, so we are parallel. And coming through flat back, down into a wide-legged forward fold. Extending the arms into a version of a wide-legged downward facing dog. Breathing into our lower body as well as our side body and our back body. But allowing our neck to be fully relaxed and released. Bring your hands underneath you, and with them firmly planted upon the floor, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. I invite you to come onto your toes, turning the heels in and coming directly into our yoga squat. You can gently shift side to side here if that feels good for you, or you can breathe here in stillness. Returning our hands to the earth, fully supported, turning our heels back to parallel, and finding our way back into that wide-legged forward fold. And with a flat back, I invite you to come back up. Turning our toes to face the front, we can windmill our arms back to forward, to the front of the room, bringing our left leg to our right. Releasing the body, halfway lift, relax, and coming back up to the top. Hands to heart center. Moving directly into the other side, breathing up. Coming forward. Halfway lift. And release. Planting the hands. Walk, step, jump back into plank. Arms, elbows tight against the body, gently and effortlessly coming to the ground. Up, facing dog. And in a way that feels good for you, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to breathe here. This time, bringing our left leg up. 3-legged dog. Opening up that hip, bending at the knee. And with 3 bends of the right leg, Let's open up further. Once, twice, 3 times. And when you're ready, and if you're comfortable, flipping your dog. Returning to 3-legged dog. Looking through and forward. Bringing our leg to the top of the mat. Coming up to high lunge. Opening to warrior 2. Exalted warrior. Coming back up. Right into side triangle. Coming back up. Straightening our front leg. Turn the toes in, parallel to each other, flat back. We allow the body to come down into a wide-legged forward fold. Extending our arms out and long. Bringing our hands beneath us. Bending the knees if needed. Bring the heels in, coming into a yoga squat. Other side. Finding gentle movement here. Returning our hands to the earth. Coming up. Bringing our heels parallel. And with a flat back, returning to standing. Toes to the front. Windmill the arms back down and forward. Right leg meets the left. Forward fold. Taking a moment here to bring our hands underneath our feet and to massage them by rocking gently forward and back. Wonderful, and releasing them. One final halfway lift. And relax. Let's bend the knees. And with our final breath, ragdoll our way up, standing.